Alright, I just woke up. People are interested in knowing what the hell I eat. I don't know why. But this is what this video is about. The first thing I do is I get a big bottle of water. I pretty much will drink that within the first few minutes of being awake. So here's the bottle of water. I used to just drink a big glass of water. Not a big, it's about 2 cups, but I used to just chug that right away. The sound you hear are my dogs hydrating. And the other one just yawned, but they hydrate too. So that's thing number one. The next thing, oh, and if you're like, why is he not wearing a shirt? Because I don't fucking wear a shirt when I wake up. Cool. The next thing I do is I'll have a packet of Emergency, which has a variety of things in it. Got stuff in my hand, that's why it looks like I'm using a claw. So you can find that nutrition shit online. So I do that, and in my hand I've got 8 fish oil pills and 2 cod liver oil pills. 300 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids composing of EPA, DHA, and it just says 1,000 milligrams of fish oil. It's just a cheap kind. I don't care. I take some of my daily water, put it in with the Emergency. Where's my spoon? Gotta have spoon. Look at this spoon. My mom got that for me when I went to college a long time ago. I still have it. Got a variety of spoons in there. This is left-handed stirring. Don't try that at home. Alright, Emergency is mixed. Oh wait, forgot my multivitamin. It's a cheap one, I think it's from Sam's Club or something, but I'm probably going to be getting the Optimum Nutrition multivitamin soon. If you think it sucks, then tell me why. Okay, so now I've got 8 fish oil, 2 cod liver oil, and a multivitamin. Check this shit out, watch. And I'm going to drink that. Watch. Oh, it's all go in my mouth right now. Done. Alright, I'm making a protein shake right here. Not a protein shake, but a little smoothie. It's got orange juice, maybe about 8 ounces, and 2 scoops of whey. And I like putting berries in it because berries don't have a whole lot of carbohydrates, because I'm trying to keep that down. And some antioxidants and shit, but it's frozen. So I say it's frozen because that may affect it. I don't really care. I'm just putting a little bit. Shit, this one's not open. Because I'm just putting. Whoa! I was in the middle of saying I just put a little bit in, and then a bunch of shit just fell in. So I probably take. Oh, that one got wet. So I'll take one out since that matters. This blender is like a jet engine. Maybe a little bit of that. A little bit of this. Oh, got it all over the counter. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna finish this. And because the reason I drink so much water upon waking is because I get dehydrated. I lost 3.8 pounds overnight last night. That is probably an average. That's probably like on the higher edge, but I didn't eat bad yesterday. I ate well, meaning like the quality was good, so it's not like I'm losing a bunch of carbohydrate water weight. I wasn't bloated from salt and stuff. I lost 3.8 pounds, and a lot of that's water. So I drink at least a liter when I wake up because I'm fucking dehydrated. So I take more care to drink more water on the days I'm training and if I know I'm going to do like a short conditioning deal. But especially on days I train. But that doesn't mean that it's less important on days I don't train. It's just that I might make sure and have a few more chugging sessions. It's a good way to get to slam 50 grams of protein, and I think mine's probably 35 grams of carbs or so. And then I might have a tablespoon or two of these unsalted fucking sunflower seeds. It says it right there. So I'm gonna have a tablespoon or two of that. And now we're doing meal number 2. I've got some bacon frying in the pan here. This is thick bacon. I usually will only have 4 pieces, but that cute little piece right there is from the last package. It's just like a sliver. The package says that each one of these has 5 grams of protein in it. It is this double thick cut bacon. I'm gonna have 6 eggs. I just use Eggland's Best. Sometimes it's extra large, sometimes it's large, depending on where I buy it. Usually 4 pieces of this thick cut bacon. The main thing that I don't like, or that I worry about with bacon, is the sodium. And this has 290 milligrams per slice. But I've been taking potassium, and this is just gluconate. I don't really know the chemistry difference, but it has about 100 milligrams of potassium. So each one of these has 300 grams, so that's 1,200 in those 4 pieces right there. So I'm probably gonna have 3 or 4 of these, and then I'm gonna have at least 8 ounces of V8 low sodium. And I started having V8 because I wanted to get potassium, and each 8-ounce glass has about 820 milligrams of potassium. So I try and keep the potassium intake very similar to my sodium intake. It's just an experiment, and I was going to write about it if I noticed anything particularly different. I don't think I feel any different, but I would assume that my intracellular hydration is different, and then some stuff with my blood vessels as far as like blood pressure and stuff like that. Even minor levels or minor deficiencies in potassium can result in lower T levels, which I've been reading about. So I would probably say this is my highest sodium intake of the day at one time, and I try and avoid foods that have sodium altogether. Not because I think sodium is terrible, but because my blood pressure was high, and it's one of the things that I want to test in lowering my blood pressure a little bit. So I can't get that fucker to turn over. I like my bacon cooked evenly. You can, God, motherfucker. There. Not concerned about this little guy right there, but I want the thick pieces to be proper. Also playing around with my level of my fructose intake, because high fructose intakes can cause some hyperinsulinemia, which is an insensitivity to insulin, and so I don't want that, because that can cause high blood pressure. Because it's stupid if I'm 25 and I have low body fat and I have lots of muscle mass to have slightly high, not very high blood pressure. I have had it be around 145 and like over 80 something before, and that was when I was doing bodybuilding shit. And then I got into CrossFit and did some pretty hardcore like paleo type stuff with even a month of zoning it. This is in 2008, a long time ago. And then my blood pressure dropped to like 110 over like 67. So I would rather have my blood pressure like that. A side note, I don't have like bottles of water that are fresh bottles of water from the store. This is just tap water that was in the fridge because I like cold water. I don't ever drink anything other than this unless it's juice or occasionally wine and beer, but that's usually more on the weekend. If I have wine during the week, it might be a glass with dinner. The carbs I'm going to have in this meal, haven't decided, but I'm training later, so it might either be a sweet potato, might be a Lara bar, which is usually around 30 grams of sugar, or just carbs in general, but because Lara bars, the ingredients are, like in this one, this is the apple one: dates, almonds, unsweetened apples, walnuts, raisins, cinnamon. So that's it's paleo, bro. It's not so much that I'm aiming for paleo, but I'm I'm trying to keep the fructose level down because I used to eat like bananas and strawberries, and it's kind of out of berry season, so they're not as cheap, so I'm not eating as many blueberries and blackberries right now. But I used to eat more fruit throughout the day as my primary carb source, but I'm tweaking that variable to see if it affects my blood pressure. Alright, here is the finished product. My 6 eggs and bacon. Because, bam, Chipotle Tabasco. Did I disturb you, Lily? Sorry. Chipotle Tabasco is the best hot sauce. I'm not a big hot sauce guy. I don't like the vinegary, tangy taste. This Tabasco on these eggs with the bacon, it's money. I've been eating it for probably 6 months at least. So now I'm drinking my VA juice. I'm a firm believer in setting yourself up to do the workout well earlier in the day, instead of trying to do it last minute, within the last 30 minutes leading into your workout. And that's why I don't like the dipshits that have the big gallon of water they're drinking during the workout. Because if you're worried about how your workout performance is going to be at the actual workout, and you haven't prepared for it all day, then you've already lost. By the way, these Lara bars are really fucking good with peanut butter. Lastly, one thing that I'll do, especially if I've lost a little bit of weight from traveling or whatever, I'll use either peanut butter or the unsalted sunflower seeds as just something to add into a snack or a meal, because it adds just a little bit more calories, and it has fat calories. It has a little bit of carbs and a little bit of protein, but mostly fat calories. And so regarding body fat percentage, I think that's important stuff. You could also like drink olive oil, just giving you some options on adding a little bit of fat to the end of your snacks or meals. I fucking forgot about this stupid video thing to do today. I'm making a stew. It's got carrots, sweet potatoes, and beef. Kind of got the idea from Glenn Penley's stew recipe. Just a second ago, I had a little bit of juice with some water and protein powder because it's within like 10 minutes of me having to leave to go train. So that's like short-term thing. Obviously, whey protein is absorbed faster than any kind of meat. What I was going to do was eat some chicken about an hour before I left with some kind of carb, but it was closer now and I was doing shit up until now. So just used the rest of the whey protein and a little bit of juice. I want to point out that I did not have any fat before the workout. Fat would slow the absorption of the carbohydrates, and I want that to be a little bit of a peak for this workout. Alright, I just trained, had a powerful workout. Now I'm going to eat that stew I was making earlier. Carrots, sweet potatoes, and beef. Got a nice little cheese spread here with some grapes, wine, of course more water to hydrate. And this is going to be what I eat, and then I'll probably have some more meat of some sort later before I go to bed, just as a snack before I go to bed, with more fat related stuff. Last thing of the day, I'm having some different types of butter. Here's some dark chocolate almond butter, crunchy almond butter, and then just like peanut butter. But I'm just having some of this. I'll have my fish oil pills. I'll also have the same. I'll have 8 of those and 2 cod liver oil pills. And that's pretty much the day. If I had some whey protein, I would have that. But out of that. So I might have some chicken, although it sounds disgusting and I'm tired. I want to go to bed, so I don't know if I'll have it. That's it.